start here. I'm going to take my feet about shoulder width and maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, okay? Then I'm going to take my right foot and slide it back. It's like you're on a square in the middle of the ocean, okay? You want to have a good balance. A general rule of thumb is that you're going to hit with these two knuckles, because these two knuckles right here are connected to everything else. These ones over here, they kind of fall off the wayside. So if you hit with these knuckles, you're more than likely going to break these bones, okay? So we're here, and you're going to close those hands. You're going to keep your chin nice and tucked. And I like to call this your cage. If your head or your animal is inside your cage, you're protected, okay? If it pops up, then you're in danger. I think the best way to start off a great foundation is boxing, because boxing has just been around forever. They've been able to break it down so much to where you can understand every single little part of that style. So for your traditional boxing stance, I just would start with my feet together, and this is the rule of thumb. It can be switched up depending on your style or depending on what you're comfortable with. But the rule of thumb is, if you're right-handed, your right foot is going to go in the back. If you're left-handed, your left hand is going to go in the back, because usually your power hand is your cross. And again, I say usually because there are exceptions to every rule. So I'm right-handed, and I start here. I'm going to take my feet about shoulder width and maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, okay? Then I'm going to take my right foot and slide it back. It's like you're on a square in the middle of the ocean, okay? You want to have a good balance. Now if both feet are in front, you're going to tip over into the water. If both feet are on the side, you're going to tip over. So you want to make sure that you have a good solid foundation. There's a bend in your knees, and your feet are going to go anywhere between 45 degrees, wherever you're really comfortable in this area. Make sure you have a good bend in your knees, and then you're going to have a bit of a caved in hollow core. And the reason why we do that is because we want to make ourselves a smaller target. If we're here, then our opponent can see more of us, which gives them more of a target to hit. So I'm going to blade my body just a little bit, and then I'm going to cave it in, kind of like what you see cats do when they stretch. They kind of cave their body in. So that's giving yourself a bit more of protection for those body shots. All right, so when it comes to your upper body, make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed, okay? You don't want them to be too stiff, because then your punches won't be able to come out. So your shoulders are nice and relaxed, your hands are up, but your shoulders are tucked to also protect your body, okay? You're going to have nice, good, strong punches. So you're going to curl your hands in, and your thumbs come right here on your knuckles, okay? You don't want them to come here, because that's a liability for you breaking your thumb, okay? You don't want them to stick out, because you can, again, break your thumb, jam your thumb, pull it apart, all that stuff. So you're going to curl your knuckles in, and then your thumbs are going to come right here where your thumbs are. Now, when you have your stance, you don't want your wrists to break. So if somebody says that your wrists are breaking, that means they either look like this or they look like this. And if you punch somebody like that, you're going to break your hand or your wrist. So you want to make sure that everything is nice and aligned, so that when you go to punch them, you're punching with the entire force that you're putting behind that punch, okay? So nice and aligned. And you want to, general rule of thumb is that you're going to hit with these two knuckles, because these two knuckles right here are connected to everything else. These ones over here, they kind of fall off the wayside. So if you hit with these knuckles, you're more than likely going to break these bones, okay? So we're here, and you're going to close those hands. You're going to keep your chin nice and tucked. And I like to call this your cage. If your head or your animal is inside your cage, you're protected, okay? If it pops up, then you're in danger. So that's just a basic boxing fighting stance, all right? So from this basic boxing fighting stance, you want to make sure that you have a bend in the knees so that you can move whenever you need to, okay? So something that you learn at the very basic parts of boxing is your footwork. So from this position, it's called the shuffle. And you can shuffle forward, back, left, right, and once you get good enough, you can start to take different angles at 45, to the left, to the right, back, and so on. So the The shuffle is, if we're going forward, we step with our lead leg. So we're going to be here. We're going to step with our lead leg, and then our back leg will follow. So that's the shuffle forward. Okay, so we're here, shuffle, and then we're going to shuffle back. So now that we're going back, we're going to step with our back leg first, and then our lead leg follows. And the reason why we do that is because if we take our lead leg first, then that makes you stand tall. And when you're tall, you can get toppled over. And that's really dangerous. You want to have a good solid foundation. Okay, so we're here. We're going to shuffle forward. Lead leg first, and then back leg follows. Okay? And again, while you're doing this, you're always staying nice and grounded. You never want to pop up. I like to call it the groundhog. So you know how the groundhogs, they stay underneath the floor. And this is like when you go play at the amusement parks or whatever, and it's the whack-a-mole, right? You're trying to whack the mole. And when they pop up, you get whacked. So you want to stay underneath the ground so that if you pop up, you're going to get whacked. Okay, so that's why we shuffle. So forward, and then back. Bop, bop. Forward, bop, bop, back, bop, bop. So this is forward and back. Very, very basic movements. Bop, 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 bop. And then you can do it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, forward and back. Now when we do side, it's the same thing. When we're going left, you want to take a step with your left first. Left, and then back foot follows. Okay, left foot and follow. We're going right, you got it. We're stepping with the right foot. Okay, so it's going to be right, left, right, left. If we stepped with our left first, we're crossing our feet. And when you're crossing your feet, you can't throw a proper punch. That's when you get caught off guard, and that's what people are waiting for you to do, is to make that first mistake. So always stay in a good, solid, grounded foundation, and you'll be good to go, okay? So let's go left, left, and right. Bop, bop. Left, bop, bop, right, bop, bop. Left, and right. All right, let's go left a couple times. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So we got forward, we got back, we got left, we got right. So let's try to combine all those together. We're going to go forward, back, left, right. All right, here we go. Forward, back, left, right. Forward, back, left, right. Forward, back, left, right. You got that? Okay, that's a good drill to do. Now that you got forward, back, left, right, you can start incorporating different angles, which is the real fun part. Okay, so let's see, we got forward, we got back, we got left, we got right. What about this angle right here? Okay, so we're gonna go step, step. Okay, bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. All right, let's take it to this back corner. Bop, 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 bop. Left, back. Corner, corner. Bop. Corner, corner. All right. So you can do the same thing if you're in the southpaw position, okay? So southpaw position basically means that you like to fight with your left in the back, okay? So now we're going to go to the right corner. Corner, and corner. Corner, and corner. All right, so you got the basic footwork. Play around with it. See what you can come up with.